Hello, this is a question number 6 of paper 1 AAHL Analysis and Approaches, May 2025, time zone 3. So we consider the function. So this is question about the function, 7 marks total. Let's make observations. So this is just 2 parts, A and B. So for the first part, we have to sketch the graph of absolute value function. And here we have to sketch reciprocal of a function. This is a 3 marks total. Okay, let's consider the function itself. So function given by its graph, and there are several points given. So point A, and so you see that point A here and B is here. So B is y-intercept, and vertical asymptote at point -1/2. Yeah, and we have also oblique asymptote. So we have equation of oblique asymptote as well. Okay, now let's use this information to sketch the graph of y is equal to modulus f of x. I will sketch exactly here in the same graph, because there's no any reason for me to show how it works, because I have to switch from one paper to another to consider how the graph of initial function looks like. Okay, so it says that we have to sketch y is equal to absolute value of f of x. What does it mean? What kind of transformation we have to use here? For sure, it is transformation of reflection negative part of the graph to the positive part of the graph around the x-axis. So what graph we have below the x-axis? Exactly this graph, right? And this part of the graph reflects with the corresponding value, the corresponding reflection of oblique asymptote. Okay, so I will construct oblique asymptote. So oblique asymptote is also reflects, right? So that's why I have to continue the sketching the graph. So you see that it's this point and 1, 2, 3, 3.7 approximately here. Okay, and I'm going to connect this to represent dashed line of reflection of oblique asymptote. Okay, and now this reflection will look like here. So it is this point -1 and -5/2 will reflect here symmetrically. It will be here, right? So now the vertical asymptote stays the same. That's why we can sketch this part of the graph and the next part of the graph, that it is approaches to oblique asymptote. That's how it works. So for this sketch, you will obtain maximum 4 marks. 1 mark for dashed line and oblique asymptote, then asymptotic branch, this branch, I mean the first branch that we drawn. Okay, and the general behavior, so correct asymptotic behavior. So it means that our branches approaches to our asymptotes. Okay, and now the next question is to sketch the graph of 15 over f of x. 15 over f of x. Okay, now let's do that. So how we can do it? I will use the same graph again. What can I do? First, I should use the knowledge that the 15 over f of x, that I will sketch first the graph of 1 over f of x. I will use green color. So this one first. Vertical asymptotes becoming the point of intersection, so 0, it is 0. And then what else? The minimum is going to be maximum. So this minimum with point B, 0 and 7.5 is going to be 0 and 1 over 7.5, which is very close. 1 over 7.5, it is 2 over 15, right? So 2 over 15, and I think it's better idea. So let's immediately sketch 15. Yeah, let's multiply, because it will be really inconvenient. It's a very high number in denominator. It's better to straightforward multiply by 15. Yeah, so let's multiply by 15. It will be 2, right? So it's 0 and 2. 2 is here. Okay, and now same we do with the point A. Point A, -1 and -5/2. And after transformation, we will get another point. We will get the point of -1 and 115 over minus 5 over 2. Yeah, so let's simplify. So it is 3 is going to be negative 6. So this is our minimum, so negative 6 here. Okay. Okay, right, and we have an asymptote. You see that since our branch of the graph completely under the x-axis, it means that the new function will be also under the x-axis because all values are negative. That is why we have to connect these parts this way. And since again this branch is positive, yeah, I mean this branch, so it will remains also positive. Okay, so this way. Okay, that's how it works. It was question number 6. Yes, thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Write your answers in the comments, questions, press like, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.